Yeah, one thing that's I find unique about your leadership is I look at you, you have the experience of an elder, but you're also on the front end of blockchain innovation, where you guys have been doing a lot of interesting things in Atlanta. You're connected to a lot of the blockchain founders out of Atlanta that have raised capital with ICOs. What kind of, that kind of combination of, hey, I have extensive operational management experience, but at the same time, I know my stuff on blockchain, and I'm at the start of this. I'm pretty much embedded in this new evolving industry.
I've never been fearful of tuition. And for many people, tuition is in the form of an investment check that many times we know most high growth startups fail. They never make it. And why do, we continue to invest? Because we learn, we meet new people, we get access to the experts that are building, because they're the experts and they're busy, but they respond to a check. And so I've been in a position, either personally or through the funds that I'm invested in, to write checks in early blockchain companies. But when I go back, I think about my formal, education through Tulane, Penn State, and Keller. And then I look at the education I got from my failed startups where we lost money. I look at the education from conferences that might have cost $7,000 and $10,000, and people say, "Well, why would you pay that to go to a conference? It's only going to be 60 people there." I said, "Yeah, but I want to meet the other 60 people who dropped $10K, because then I built that network." So I've never been afraid to pay tuition, and so I look at angel investing or investing as tuition, and if I get a return on my investment, then that becomes extra. And then we pivot to the next. So I was able, because of having built this ecosystem, and one of the things when you build a tech hub, the founders come looking for you because they may have domain expertise in their science or the problem they're solving, but all the other things we talked about, they absolutely have no idea. So they come to tech hubs looking for it. So we say they build it, they will come. In this one instance, besides the pyramids, in this one instance, it seems like we built something that they will come to. And then I'm responsive to, wait, what do you say you solving? Okay, that could change the world. So like meeting Sean Wilkerson at Storj and being able to get in his deal. And then Patientory. And I'm like, this is happening right here in Atlanta. And I saw...
Well, how much did Storj and Patientory raise, both black founders? How much did they raise total in aggregate on their ICOs?
There's aggregate, and then there's approximate value to date, right? So Sean raised $30 million in his token sale when Ether was at $200.
Yeah,
a little under $200. Patientory raised $7.2 million. And what I think a lot of people may not be considering, a lot of folks on the first startup, right? And they go into it to get an exit or to create a lifestyle. What we've noticed is that within the span of 3 days or 7 days with Storj and 3 days with Patientory, they've done two things. They've created multi-generational wealth for themselves and their families with the reserves they have from the token sales and the value. Think about it. Ether went from 200 to almost, it's over 1,000, went to 1,000 by the end of the year. So think about Sean having 30 million in Ether. What does 30 million in Ether go to 200, right? Multi-generational wealth. And then Sean sends out this letter to shareholders and says, "I just want to let you know we have a 100 years of runway." So having the capital to then actually build the product. So he's committed to solving the problem, but multi-generational wealth is behind him. It's like I went into the future, became wealthy, and came back in 7 days to still build this company to help you.